Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Wednesday, August 14, 2013. For the volatility index, the dollar weighted put call ratio on the VIX, we have a very bullish reading on August with 22% of the total premiums paid. September and October, we have bearish readings with 26 and 44% of the total premiums paid. Overall, we have a neutral dollar weighted put call ratio. Going to the chart, here we have the daily chart for SPX, as you can see here, down 0.5% for the day, closing here around 1685. That's important level. We're still holding the 1675 level. I talked about getting long on the maybe last month there. This previous high here, as you can see it there, I'm bullish above that level. If we hold that level, I would be a buyer again there. I continue to be bullish. I'm looking for 1720. Going for the Qs. Qs down a little bit lower than SPX. You can see it here today. Down 0.4, let's call it 0.44% for the day. Still going higher, looking pretty positive here. I'm bullish on the Qs also. For IWM, here we have the daily chart for IWM, down 0.4% for the day. Nothing wrong with the chart here. Looks pretty healthy here, just consolidating around this previous high here. I'm bullish here, but again, I would play this move higher that I believe it's gonna come via SPX or the Qs. I would not play it for via IWM. Going for GLD, here we have the daily chart for GLD, up 1% for the day. Very up and down here, very choppy to traded. Again, we're neutral here on gold. Going for silver, pretty much the same chart here, up almost 2% for the day, 2109. We talked about 2950. Almost getting there, but again, pretty hard to trade it here. Definitely no trend, so I'm looking here for staying neutral. Now going for Apple. Here we have the daily chart for Apple. You can see it here, up almost 2% for the day. Very interesting pattern here today on Apple, up 1.8, as you can see it here. I'm bullish here. You look at the volume here, huge volume today again. Very nice continuation. I'm reaching the target. We had 504 as the next target here for this week. We touched it, of course, today. I'm looking for 520 before the next iPhone comes out. So I'm pretty bullish here, long on Apple. Google. Here we have the daily chart for Google, dropping here fast, 1.3% for the day. We talked about going lower here, and now looks like we're gonna go to that level. Our level we talked about, I believe yesterday, was 863, so we're 6 points away from that level in app and Google. Look at the volume that came up today, surge in volume today. I'm bearish here. We'll have to see if we hold that level that I just talked about. Amazon, consolidating at the 290 level. You can see it here dropping after the earnings. Now testing the 50-day moving average. I believe this could be an interesting entry point for try to enter around the 288 level with the trend line you could see there. That's going to be important. I would put my stop around 280. So giving it 8 points for it to rally and looking for a new all-time high if you're bullish. So maybe start a position here, half of the position, and then if we break that 50-day at on around the 287, 288. Last chart we're gonna look at, well, not last. Netflix up 1% again, going higher. I'm bullish here, as you know. I'm looking for a new high here. We had 270, and if we break that high, I'm looking for the all-time high around the 300 level. Facebook. Here we have the daily chart for Facebook, down 1%, breaking the 37 level. Now trading at 36.65. I believe this is a great entry point here. I'm bullish on Facebook, but again, looks like we're gonna have to take that 38 longer than expected because all that supply we have there of stock. So trade it until 38, then sell it and trade it around the stock there.